I'm Aaron Higgins from 1010Music, and we're here with Analogue Zone at NAMM 2017. What I'd like to show you today is our current and new products for the show. Let me begin with Bitbox. This is a 24-bit sampler that we announced and have been shipping for 2 months now. It's a 4x4 grid of samples with 4 modulators on the side. You can both record your own samples to the line inputs or bring them over from your computer on a micro SD card. You've got a 16-cell array of samples that you can trigger from the CV inputs, and over here you can adjust things like start, length, pitch, and various other things using the modulators. Here at the show we're introducing some new functionality, Bitbox 1.1 software, where you can now slice. So as I jump in here, you can see it now has a waveform. You can play it and hear it back. But when you go into slice mode, you then see that you've got various slices, various markers that lets you play individual pieces of the waveform. So I can now, when I turn slice mode on, I can now play bits and pieces of the wave. Over here I've got some modulators that I'm going to use to alter which part of the wave is being played. So as I bring this over, plug this in, and go back to my sequencer, I've got some notes that I can play. So you now get an impression of what the new functionality can do. You can cut up anything, sound effects, drum loops. The scanning feature will automatically detect where those peaks are, and you can edit it via the slide back motion that I just showed you a moment ago. The other thing so Bitbox now shipping $5.99, available through Darkplace as a distributor. The next product I'd like to show you is Fxbox. Fxbox, of course, looks very similar to Bitbox, and this is firmware that will be available for free on our website to all Bitbox customers. So you can switch back and forth between the two products, and you will also be able to buy this new product later in a couple of months when it's released. The Fxbox is a live performance effects unit. You can do up to 16 effects. We're still trying to fill those last 2 slots, but right now you have an array of different effects, from reverb, delay, ring modulator, chorus, flanging, and you can dig in and use various parameters on the waveforms like this. I'll go back and play the waveform. Okay, we'll play this. Play some reverb. That's the reverb flanger. And what makes it even more fun is you can dig in and use a step sequencer per effect and get crazy effects like this. And I'll go back and apply some other effects in the meantime. Bit crusher. So you can see how this begins to add life to existing sounds. Drum loops are great. Also pads suddenly have like new and interesting textures that otherwise wouldn't be possible just by themselves. Lastly, so Fxbox, I mentioned it's going to be in firmware in beta form in the next week and in product form in a couple of months. Lastly, we've got a concept product on the left-hand side, which is our attempt to see what it would be like to have all synthesis units into a single module. So we've got a polyphonic synthesizer module that has 3 oscillators, LFO, envelope, filter, and built-in effects in the form of delay, reverb, and chorus. You can listen to this one here. As you can hear, you've got quite a heavy tone and something that's got echoes and choruses going on, so it's way more than just one thing could do by itself. This is a concept product. We're looking to get feedback on what that does and what you guys think of it, and we'd love to know more about your needs and how we can better serve them. My name again is Aaron from 1010Music. Thanks Analogue Zone for hosting the video, and I look forward to seeing you at the show.